Professor Osblick. I mean, Dr. Osblick. I have so much freaking respect for you, man. You didn't have to do any fighting, but yet you just brought the feels, man. You just brought the feels. Let's talk about it. In this episode, Ruby and the gang goes off with Dr. Osblick, and they are going to an abandoned side of the city, where it was once destroyed many years ago by Grimm. This episode was extremely character-driven episode. I mean, sure, there was some fighting and there was some stuff like that, but however, it was mostly character-driven within each character, explaining who they are and what they want to do. The episode starts off with Professor Osblick saying how history can change the world. Learning what you know from the past can help you save your future. If you don't know nothing about the past, you might end up repeating yourself over and over again, like he said in the last volume, and boy was he right. They go inside the thing, they find out Ruby brought her dog, and Professor Osblick like, okay, sure, bring your dog. That's genius. So they start fighting the Grimm. So as everyone's fighting, he starts asking Weiss and Blake and Yang of why did they become a huntress. Blake says she's a thrill seeker. She wants to travel the world, and she gets to help people. Sure, it's a bonus. Weiss says she has a duty to uphold, her family honor. And finally, Blake said she wants to stop the discrimination, the corruption. Someone has to stop it. But he says, how? How are you going to do that by being a huntress? And she doesn't know. So pretty much him going around talking to each individual, she kind of broke down their what they really are and what they want to do. So now they're all questioning themselves. Why are they here? Why are they really doing this? Even though Weiss says she has her family honor uphold and stuff like that, why is she really doing it? I think she has something to prove. Yang, my thing is she wants to get strong enough. Hopefully by being huntress, she'll probably meet her mother, has been missing for so many years. Blake, she knows what she wants to do, but she doesn't know how to do it. She don't know why she's really in the school and see what it can really do to change anything what she's going to do. Is what she's going to do really going to change the situation with the fathers and stuff? Is it really going to change anything? Not really. However, he doesn't ask Ruby anything. Instead, he takes Ruby with her to show her the different kind of Grimm. I mean, these Grimm are massive, man. They're like elephant Grimm. And he says you cannot attack these things head on because they're that powerful. They live for hundreds of years, but yet they're not mindless creatures. Not only we get character development within Ruby and the gang, we also get character development with the Grimm. We know more about the Grimm now. It turns out the Grimm are just mindless, evil creatures. Some of them actually have intelligence. Some of them actually have a will. They're smart. And they don't just out of nowhere attack people. They actually just go on like regular animals and do their own thing. And of course they do the elephant thing, and as you know, elephants do not forget anything. As they said, elephants do not forget, and that's exactly what it was. So they remember all the years of war and battling against each other, and they know it's just pointless. There's no point. Just mind your own business, and nothing's going to happen. So I love that part right there with the Grimm. We get to know more about the Grimm. Then we get to know more about Dr. Osblick himself. He becomes a hunter because, not to fight, but to learn from his history. He sees the city. He sees what could have been. He sees how many lives could have been saved. But no one understands history, no one understands what they could have done to make sure it never happens again. So he's really in the city to see what happened when they went wrong. What went wrong back then, and make sure how it's not going to happen again. And so he starts explaining that's why he becomes a huntress, because there's nothing else he'd rather be. So now, that's where I have the respect, man. He gave all that awesome speech, just completely awesome, great character development within him. And now we also have some development within Weiss, Yang, and Blake. Now they're questioning themselves and wondering, by the campfire, wondering, what are they going to do with themselves? However, Ruby is not that worried. She's just keeping watch for dog, just watching out, seeing if anything's going to happen. And then the episode ends. I'm not sure what's going to happen, where this is going to go. Are they going to find a hideout with the white thing, or find Tortrick? We don't know. I will rate this episode a 7 out of 10. It was some action. It was some great character development with Ruby, the Doctor, and the creatures of Grimm. Let's see what you guys are going to think. What's going to happen next? Are they going to find the white thing's hideout, Tortrick's there, or they're going to have more Grimm creatures attacking them? Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Mad Crown on Manime. signing out.